Hi early years, I just wanted to say a massive well done with your robot letters. You are beginning to realise that pattern of the R, the robot R, and then the N, and then the M. It's following a pattern. So today we're going to introduce our next letter. It's a little bit different, but hopefully you'll see that pattern is there. So first of all, we're going to have a look at it and talk about what we notice about this letter. So let's introduce it. Okay, so this is our letter. What letter is it? Well done. It's the letter H and it makes the sound. Okay, so have a look at that letter. What do you notice about it? First of all, you might want to pause here, have a little chat with your adult at home or have a little think yourself. But what do you notice about it? Okay, so did you notice that, look, this one goes all the way up into the sky. So it's a really tall letter and it goes up and it does actually touch that top line. So it's a tall one. Now, when we did our R and our N and our M, did any of them go into the sky? No, they all stayed. In fact, if I scroll back, here you are, the M stayed in the grass and the N stays in the grass. You can see here, it doesn't go up tall. And the R stayed in the grass. So you can see none of them go up into the sky. And just have a look at this one, this N here, okay, because our H looks very, very similar. And there's just one thing that is different. So have a good look at this one and then I'll go back. What is different? What is different? If I just take this one down a bit in size. It is just this bit here that goes up tall. So this time when we swoosh up, we're going to go up really tall. So instead of just going up a little bit and then coming down, we're going to swoosh all the way up to the top. Then we're going to come down. And then when we go back up, we don't go all the way back up to the top. Okay, we only go about halfway. So this week, this is where the challenge will be, is that they'll want to get into that pattern of going all the way back up. So it's reminding them that we don't need to go all the way back up. All right, so let's get our magic fingers ready first of all, and let's practice this one. So we're going to, if I do it with a red pen and you follow with your magic fingers, with your lightsabers, with whatever you want to play with, okay? You don't have to draw it. You can draw it on the table. You can draw it on someone's back. You can do it in the air to join in with me. So we're going to start on the line. We're going to swoosh it up, just like we have with all the others. And this one goes really high. So swoosh it up high. And then we're going, so head, back down to his toes, stop at the line, just like every other one. Back down to his toe, back up, but we don't go all the way up. So we go halfway and stop. Over you go. And just like the N, we come down to that line, stop and flick it out. Okay, so this is, so some of them at school, we were talking about, some of them were doing their ends and they were leaving these great big lines up here. And we were talking about how with the N, it has to be a little short one. With the H, it's a long one. Okay, so start one more time. We start on the line. We swoosh it up high, head, down to toe, back up, over you go, down to the line and flick. Okay, so we're just going to go in and have a look at that, how that looks on our writing repeater. Remember, if you Google writing repeater, you can join in at home with that. Hold on, that's not sharing with me. Bear with me a moment. There we go, it's there now. Bear with me one moment. Okay, so we can see on our writing repeater, it's already started scrolling around. So we'll just wait for it to finish. But look how tall those lines are going up. With the N, it would only be halfway. Okay, so this one's just finished. I'm just going to slow it down somewhat. So we're going to start on the line, swoosh up, So it's really tall. You can touch that line to help remind you. Head down to toe, stop at the line, back up, over you go. Just like your N this time, down to the line and flick. So start on the line, swoosh it up tall, up to the sky, head down to toe, back up a little bit, over you go. And you can see on these, I haven't even gone halfway. Okay, so some of you may want to put a little bit of a highlighter on there to keep them in that area. And then the challenge at the end of the week later on, once you've got those patterns, and make it fun all week by doing lots of fun activities. Oh, that started again. But make it fun during the week with lots of activities, lots of drawing in the flower, chalking, painting. They can be painting their letters, anything that engages them and is a bit of fun. Use the cursive app, Blobblewrite Cursive app. That one is brilliant. Make sure you put it onto the easy mode, because even us adults find it tricky otherwise. And they can practice on those all week to get that pattern. Once they've got the pattern, they can have a go at writing, and then they can start having a go at putting it into the words. So going from the handwriting into word writing really helps to remind them that as they're writing, this is when they include their cursive handwriting. So we've got a word coming up here, and let's see what letters. They're all letters that we have already practiced, so they know how to do all of these letters. Okay, so these are the letters that whenever they're writing now, they should be writing them cursive. So we've got it, hit. Okay, well done. All those letters are cursive. We know how to do them. And then I've just added one more. But if you look on the planning, I've put a couple of words on there that you can do at the end of the week once they've got the pattern, once they understand how to do it, and they can start putting it into words. If your child can put these into words, really easy. Get them to put the words into sentences and make sure that they're still doing it cursively. And we've got hill. Okay, so enjoy, keep practicing, make it fun. I've seen some children doing it with sticks in the mud. That looks like great fun. I've seen some other children painting with wet paintbrushes, just water and paintbrushes. Another great way of doing it. And I've seen some other children using the sprinkles that you get for decorating cakes and doing it in those. So there's lots of different ways to engage your child. Make it fun and don't do it too long, just really short and sharp, and then they want to carry on. But well done, you're doing really, really well. And next week is a real challenge. So next week's the challenge. So master these, and then next week I will challenge you to the next one. Okay, take care, bye.